Why am I lagging? Oh, we caught up. We good. No more latency. Just a little bit. I see it. I see it. We're gonna catch up. We're gonna catch up. Okay. What's good, y'all? I told y'all we're gonna be back. We're gonna do this every week. Yeah, we back, we back, we back. Podcast. We on this podcast grind. Welcome back to the Phenomenal Legacy Podcast. Today, y'all, we're gonna talk about our top five greatest actors of all time, but also we're gonna talk about some haters, all right? And how you handle haters, right? All right. Them haters are just fans, right? But they just want to be different. That's all the haters are. They just want to be different. All right. It's them people that be like, you know what, Michael Jackson wasn't that great. They just want to sound different. The ones who try to discount, I don't really listen to Beyonce like that, but uh they were like, Beyonce ain't that good. Beyonce can't sing. Nobody ever said that. No, you just trying to be different. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the most versatile actors. We're gonna talk about the greatest actors of all time. And sometimes you don't have to be versatile to be one of the greatest. Sometimes you just do what you do, bring what you bring to the table, and you can just be the greatest still, just because you're doing what you do. You don't have to be that versatile, right? And then we're gonna talk. We got an array. Yeah, yeah. I didn't broaden my since last week. I didn't broaden my vocabulary. We got an array of topics that we're gonna talk about today. But let's start off with these haters, right? Okay. So every level that you get at, right, in life, you're going to experience some haters. So the higher the elevation, the higher the hater count, right? And the haters, whenever you start elevating a little bit more, you start noticing that the reasons why they hate ain't really, there's no weight to it. All right. There's no reason for it. So it's just a troll, right? And see if it gets a reaction. But they're wasting more time and energy giving their energy to you, watching you, right? Rather than doing what they got to do in their own life. So they're really just fans because they're giving you exactly what you need, which is eyes on you, right? Right. Well, it's as far as the business that I'm in, right? I need eyes on me. So if you trying to figure out my every move, I got you doing everything you want, right? I look. The only thing that I do not have you doing is giving me good comments. But the fact that you are showing engagement, still, you are still sparking the thing that I need in order to hit the algorithm I need to get to elevate to where I need to go. So you helping me. So you the dumbass fans. That's just how it is. Ooh, I'm sorry. You are the not so intelligent. You're not doing what you. Whenever I can't stand people or don't like people or something, I just don't pay no attention to them. I don't waste no energy on them. I just go the other way. But what I've noticed in this world is people love to express how much they hate people, which does not make no sense. But we don't make sense with stupid. All right, we just keep it pushing and moving on. So, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I gathered a list of our top greatest, not greatest, highest paid actors in the world right now, right? And I'll pocket watch a little bit, because I'm trying to see what type of money I'm trying to get into. You ever just pocket watch just a little bit just to see, if I made this money, what could I spend this on? So sometimes it's good to pocket watch. You know what I mean? Somebody be so offended. Why are you in my pockets? I'm not spending your money for you. I'm spending the idea of the money that I thought I was gonna have inside of my bank account for me on what I would do with that type of money if I had that money. So I'm not spending your money. I'm just going off of your salary base, and then I'm seeing what I could do with that money. That's all I'm doing. Was that wordy? Was that wordy? Was that wordy? All right. So of course, first of all, we got Dwayne Rock Johnson, right? He's top highest paid actor in the world right now. Um, now He's not all that great at acting. He's charismatic on the screen, and sometimes that's all you need. I don't think that he's a bore to watch too on the screen. I can get into the character that he's playing. I'm not so technical on is The Rock playing The Rock. No, The Rock is trying to play somebody else. Now, is he playing the same person when he plays on the screen? Okay, you know what? It's hard for, and I'll say this. What actor other than Johnny Depp really convinces you that there's some other character on the screen rather than you getting past the part that I'm Johnny? You're connecting with the character anyway. If you're going into any movie and you're not trying to connect with the character rather than saying this is the actor playing the character, you have ruined your whole experience as the viewer. And I feel like my white balance is extremely up right now because I'm bright. I'm bright right now. Let me darken this up. Let me see. Oh. Let me see. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that was extremely bright. I didn't even know I was doing that to y'all. I was looking all, light in the face. Had to get some of my melanin back. Second off is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, second highest paid actor in the world. Respect him. I just don't watch too many of Tom Cruise movies. He's a great actor. Great actor. Respect him. Robert Downey Jr. Now, that's a dog. Hold on. That's a dog right there. Tropic Thunder. That's a dog. Iron Man. That's a dog. That's a dog right there. Still not my top five. But that's a top three. Top three right there. Top four. Adam Sandler. Now you know me. I'm looking at the light instead of looking at the camera. Now you know me. There's the camera. You know me and Adam Sandler go back, man. I love me some Happy Madison. Happy Madison films. I love them all, good, bad, and ugly. You look here. If you just want to hang out and watch some Adam Sandler films, I'm down. I don't even like watching movies and TV shows and stuff like that. But you tell me that you want to watch some Adam Sandler, I'm here. That's that's where I'm going. I'm going. I'm Adam Sandler. Here are your flowers. We don't deserve you. Next up is Will Smith. Get off my boy Will Smith's back. That is a very talented man. Okay. All right. Look here. Should he have slapped? No. But we gonna let. First of all, I done slapped plenty of my friends. I done slapped my friends. You think that's gonna stop me from being great? Mm, mm. If you slap somebody in your life, you want everybody to come out. Come on now. It was a weak point in his life. He human just like everybody. Get off these pedestals. Let these pedestals go. And I just now noticed. There we go. I'm in the game. Get off these pedestals, y'all. All right, these is people. Okay, they just do phenomenal things. Okay, you do phenomenal things in your life. You just don't get paid for it. Oh, my bad. My bad. But that's why we here at the Phenomenal Legacy Podcast. We do phenomenal things here and we get recognized. I will clip that later. Vin Diesel. I like the pacifier. Y'all thought I was gonna say Fast and Furious. It's too many of them. Okay, I'm checked out. Okay. Fast and Furious. I'm waiting for the fall of the Furious, okay? Because I'm very furious. It ain't falling off yet. It's over. 10 of them. 10. Y'all just finished with the first season of Fast and Furious in movies because you did 10. There's 10 in a season of episodes of a good show, of a good dramatic show, right? Y'all throwing out Fast and Furious movies like y'all throwing out Fast and Furious sitcoms. Anyway, we talking about these pockets. All right, Tom Hanks is next. Now, Toy Story, Forrest Gump. I'm sold already. The filmography of Tom Hanks, uncanny. All right, second to none. That man is all around GOAT. GOAT. I ain't even supposed to be talking about, we ain't talking about top. Wait till I get to my top five. But if you ain't got him in your top five, I'm kind of sad that he's not in the top five highest paid actors right now. If you don't have him in your top five actors, delete your list because you don't know. You don't know what you need to be looking at. All right. Mark Wahlberg, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp had me so fooled in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I thought that was Michael Jackson. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory came out in 2005, right? I thought as soon as Michael got out of that trial and was, found innocent, I thought he hopped into that movie. I thought Willy Wonka and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was Michael Jackson. It was Johnny Depp. I just froze up. I was trying to find any hint of anything in the world right now just to see it. I did not see any of Johnny up in there. Edward Scissorhands. What did I say? Edward Scissorhands. Of course, I wasn't born when that came out, but Edward Scissorhands. Scissorhands. Edward Snips. Edward says, I can't even. It's just this. When he played Edward with the Clippers. Yeah, I didn't know that was him. Like anything that Johnny Depp does. What's bothering Gilbert Grape? Y'all know what I'm talking about. With Leonardo DiCaprio, who's next on the list right after him, who's next on Leo. First of all, that was one of my favorite movies because we didn't have cable, so that was one of them feature films that they would play on the TV after church would get out on Sundays and stuff like that. And I just never knew what that movie was till I got older, and I was like, "What's going on with Gilbert Grape?" And first, that was a great movie. That was with the mama when she was all big and she died at the end of the movie and stuff like that. Leo was playing the little, challenge kid, and Gilbert was the big brother and stuff. Yeah, that phenomenal legacy. Anyway, we got Chris Hemsworth, Jackie Chan, and then my boy Samuel Jackson. That's my dog, Samuel. I don't even know, but that's my dog. I hope to get to meet him. That's my dog. I'm surprised to see a few ain't on the list, but this also shows you that highest paid don't mean the greatest, right? So I don't know what's going on, y'all. Highest paid don't mean the greatest. All right, so let's talk about the greatest actors of all time. Faquan Johnson, Adam Sandler, not Adam Sandler, Tom Hanks, Denzel Washington, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Johnny Depp. Okay, I'll go with that again. Denzel Washington, Faquan Johnson, all right, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, and Johnny Depp. Those are my top five actors of all time. Because I'd be damned if I have a top five list and I ain't on it. And y'all gonna see. I'd be damned if I have a top five list and I ain't on it. But we're gonna talk about Denzel Washington. If not him, who? If not Man on Fire, Malcolm X. First of all, I love Flight. John Q. What was that? Glory? The teardrop? When he hit you with the teardrop? When he hit you with that? I don't even like crying. I don't like crying by myself. And Denzel made me, first of all, boom. Who else I got on there? Leonardo DiCaprio. The only movie I would cry for. Titanic. When they just went on that submarine and just imploded. I shouldn't have. That was insensitive. Leonardo DiCaprio on the list. Okay, if you the best, first of all, I love all Leo movies, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even when they did the modern Romeo and Juliet, but they did the Shakespearean language back there, which is the reason I have an issue when I start writing, y'all. I have a Shakespearean style of writing. I love tragedy, and on top of that, sometimes I'll say stuff, I'll write stuff out, like, and it will sound Shakespearean, and people have to tell me, people don't talk like that in this world, and I was like, but you don't understand the art to it. Because one of my favorite quotes of all time is by William Shakespeare. It's, "The course of true love never did run smooth." Mm, that's near and dear to my heart. That's my favorite quote of all time, by the way. But Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, like I said, Toy Story is what did it for me. Toy Story is what did it for me. I don't know where y'all can say Forrest Gump and all that, but Toy Story is what it did for me. Buzz, what? Tim Allen hit him with the "We're not aiming for the truck." Wow. I don't know if y'all seen that video. Don't watch that video. Um, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, like I said, he has so many characters and so many ways to manipulate his voice to where you have yourself not even noticing that it's him. Right? I don't care what he act like in real life. As him on art on this look, he may look a little funky in the real world. But you worry about his artistry on screen. I am immersed inside of Johnny Depp's world. Okay? Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhands, Gilbert Grape, Willy Wonka. You don't know who this man is. I can guarantee you the Johnny Depp character himself, you don't even know who the real Johnny Depp is. Okay? He be speaking in a British accent. Now, this man is from Kentucky. This man is from Kentucky. So we talked about, oh, we ain't talking about me. We ain't talking about me. That's why we here. That's why we here, because y'all know why. Hey, Q, why the hell you on this top five? Why the hell you on the top five? You gonna see. You gonna see. You gonna see. You seeing this right now, me, as I'm here at 26. Well, I'm gonna be top five. Why I am top five of all time, right? The GOAT. Why? Okay. I don't know if you checked out Dr. Graham, but I don't know if you saw something with no budget, from low budget. You know what I mean? And then just go up in quality, and then I know how to get immersed into the world of Phenomenal Legacy. Get immersed. Okay. We went from episode 3 in Black and Blue, it was Fat Q, all the way to Skinnier Q. Okay. For somebody not to get paid to do roles, guess what? I put my body through hell to transform into a character. And I ain't even get paid for it. No personal trainer. All me. All me. That's what Q would do. Look, do you know how many times I went blind on set to do it for y'all? Okay. I almost died of hypothermia. And you didn't even know it. I put my body through hell to entertain you several hundred people to see my stuff. All in a dispersed amount of time. You don't even know. Just to entertain just a few of y'all. I go through hell. I'm the GOAT. And I'm dead ass serious about it. You don't know what I do. And I'll be damned if you ain't seen me on stage. Oh, fam, that's my playground right there. That's my playground right there. Put me on stage. I promise you, ain't nobody matching up with me. You can put the headliners on the ticket. Guess who's still in the show? Me. I'm the one selling the records. I'm David Ruffin of the damn stage, and that's how it is. I get told all the time by my friends that I'm cocky, that I'm arrogant. And it may come across as that. but I'm highly confident in my skills. Okay, I know what I bring to the table, and I'm gonna let it be known as well. I'm not gonna dim my light down just to appease others. I'm not gonna do that. Now, why would I? Why would I? Why would I dim my light in order to appease others? Nah, fam, if you gonna shine, go ahead and shine with me. Because I'm not scared of your shine. Don't be scared of mine. Because guess what? I'm gonna shine regardless. I'm gonna shine regardless. So all the friends, all the people thinking I'm too cocky, too arrogant, doing this, doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about my light. Okay, you better shine yours. Okay, here, my light is this ring light right in front of me. Your light, this little candle, you can't even tell in the back. Smell good and all that, but guess what? The eyes is on, and you got room at the table. You got room at the table, but you can't be mad at me for what God blessed me with. God blessed me with this cadence, okay, with this ambiance, this experience, okay. So come in and enjoy it. That's why we top five over here. Top five on this list. You take this top five and here, take my top five versus your top five. Okay. Denzel, Washington, Faquan Johnson, Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Tom Hanks. Give me your top five. And if I ain't on that list, if I ain't on the list, you messed up. Because can't none of them match up with me. Okay. Now, can they memorize lines faster than me? They got cheat sheets too. I don't even use cheat sheets. Matter of fact, go watch episode 8 of Dr. Graham. That argument. Improv. Improv. Go watch the argument. Cold. All improv. One shot. Did that. Had the camera moving like this. Cameraman didn't even know where the follow was at. Go to the play. Improv. I knew my lines. Improv. Improv. Ask about me. I was memorized for Black and Blue. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I was memorized for Black and Blue. That's why I had so much, I had so much time to get memorized for Black and Blue because I was losing all that weight by then. You went from episode. It got split up. It got split up, but you can see all my face weight, and then you all of a sudden it looked like I was on that shit. I mean that crack. I gotta stop cussing. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, man. But yeah, my top five. I think yeah, I'm putting myself on my top five. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't. If you do something, all right, and you put somebody over on top on your field, you don't really want to be as great as you want to be, right? Because I ain't gonna give no excuse. I ain't giving no excuses. Because okay, if you have to say if somebody has this, all they need is if you talk about in sports, all they need is these rings, and then they the greatest of all time. Well, obviously they're the greatest of all time. Putting rings on top of that would just be icing on the cake, right? Tom Brady was my GOAT at 3 rings, right? Now when he got the next four, there ain't no question. It wasn't no question to me. But now for the rest of the world, wasn't no question. With no question. People were still commenting after he got ring number 5. They said, now is he still better? Is he better than Joe Montana? Hell yeah, he better than Joe Montana. I can't speak worth a damn today. I can't speak worth a damn today. All right, let's get back to these haters. Okay. All right, look here. A strong presence, right, will threaten a weak mindset. Did you catch that? Because that was good. Write that down. A strong presence will threaten a weak mindset. A strong presence will threaten a weak mindset. And the reason why I say that is if you've been around me, I'm a lot, right? I'm being called obnoxious. But I'm also like very chill and stuff like that as well. But like if we ever doing something that like I'm into or something like that, I have matter of fact, no. Even when I'm chill and stuff like, I still have this strong demanding presence around and stuff. You can definitely tell I'm suppressing something inside, even if I'm calm and chill and being my introverted self, you know, because in the real world, I'm just like this. But you can tell there's something more to it, right? 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 Mm, mm. That felt good. But I've been experiencing a lot that uh, when I elevate, people don't like it. People don't like it when I elevate in this world, and I'm okay with that, right? Because I cannot stop my growth to appease. I cannot stop my growth to appease others' stagnation. Okay, that doesn't make any sense because I am trying to break generational curses. I'm trying to make movements that my families have not seen before, right? And I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do that for the group around me, right? I'm doing this for the generations after me, right? So whenever you're doing something that's going to cause discomfort for other people and you can't even explain why, there's no reasonable answer as far as why, but you have to keep going with it, right? We were talking about the story of Joseph, and how he had to suppress himself around his brothers because it caused so much jealousy. And he couldn't just help that he had this greatness around him, so he would try to suppress it and then hold it in. But sometimes God don't play around like that, right? He's going to expose it. He's going to expose it, and if you don't usually give, somebody else will. But it ended up to where you couldn't deny the gift that was God given, right? And You know, that's I just choose not wanting to fall so hard on my ass, which I did because I suppressed myself. I got myself looking to something like I didn't want to, and then I was in a place to where I didn't want to be at, and then all of a sudden it just got forced out to where I am, where I want to be at, and moving how I want to move, right? So it's time to elevate, and you can't just sit there no more and accept where you are versus where you want to get to. And you have to keep on speaking it as if you're in that place now. You got to speak that you are where you want to be at, because I am. And I don't even just mean like right now. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm joyful because we don't say happy. Happy is temporary. Joy is forever. So you keep pushing. You don't worry about these haters because they gonna do their job, and they're gonna do the job that you need them to do, and that's to show that support. Now, um, Lord have mercy. I couldn't even read that all the way. The Lord always tells me, if you ain't got nothing to say, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. And then sometimes don't script everything that you got to say, right? Because if you script it, it's not really coming from your heart. It's on your mind at the moment. Oh, you think this is cool and stuff, but whatever you really have to say is gonna come from right here and it'll come to you. You can have a blueprint and all that. Sometimes you veer off. All right, so let's talk about what it takes to act. So whenever I go into the mindset of acting or even the mindset of directing, I let everybody know, and I let myself know. You are not trying to play pretend. You're not transforming into this character. You're giving your perspective of an experience. And you have the goal of giving many perspectives. The first perspective that's going to come to your head is the perspective you always initially go to. Second perspective is the perspective of another person who has been close to you. Third perspective, that's when it starts getting a little bit more wide. But also just understand that those perspectives that you give can broaden your horizon. It can extend your talents. And the good thing about being challenged is doing something that doesn't make you feel so comfortable. And I want to talk about comfortability. Um, you don't really feel fulfilled whenever you don't challenge yourself. The most comfort that I am at right now is because I can look back on all those times to where I was sitting on an air mattress, uh, because I was thinking about things being so temporary. I was stuck in the feeling of temporary, um, and I had to get out of that moment. But I was comfortable there. I was comfortable in sitting in temporary rather than building for permanence, right? So using those experiences inside of your life is using those experiences inside of acting. I think that a lot of acting goes with a lot of the life inside of psychology because you get behind the minds. You're maneuvering around the way people think, the way people are, what they'll relate to, what they'll experience, what they'll um, be drawn to. That's so. I want whenever I do acting, I really want to tell stories, right? I want to, and let me not say stories. I want to give experiences. So whenever you go there, you come back to yourself and you did something meaningful at the end of the day. I also let you guys know this. I make this my day-to-day goal is to one of my purposes inside of life is just to put a smile on somebody's face once a day. When I knew I did that job, I know my duty isn't done, um, but I at least challenge myself to do something once a day. If you could be a light to somebody else, so some other people just don't want your light, right? And that can be a hard faced pill to swallow because it's not your goal to please anybody, right? Or I hope it's not your goal to please anybody. But your goal is to be kind, right? And be a great spirit to this world. That should be a goal. You can go around saying you don't give a crap about anybody and all that, but your goal should be human enough to give somebody a positive experience inside of this life, which I think that goes on with maturing and all that, and thinking that believing this stuff is bigger than you. So we're talking about haters, and that's kind of my foresight on how I go about acting, my approach to acting, my approach to even if you're doing a comedy. Um, oh Lord, people just Lord have mercy. So yeah, that's my approach to acting. Writing, it doesn't matter what the storyline is, what the genre is. You still want to go forth and make something intentional, right? Right. I don't like to just do bull, like just be. I don't go. I go out with a purpose of wanting to do something. All right. There's a little bit more integrity in my creative process, or else I'll get bored with it. Just be done with it. You know. I don't even know how long I talked the last time, but I feel like it was necessary to just get up on here and talk this time about telling y'all haters, motivators, regulators, compensators, all them haters. You know what I mean? A hater gonna be somewhere. But I feel like it was good to come on here and talk about the top five, talk about the high paid actors and all that type of stuff, getting their money. Try to see what you would do with that money because I know that I do that all the time. I look up at the richest people because I don't try to go after just, but also y'all look here for us working folk. Stop thinking that $1 million, $3 million, that type of money a year is so small. If you divide that up I think I did $4 million, right? And you divide that up by just using, let's say you had $4 million in the bank, right? We're doing $4 million in the bank. You divide that by $100,000 a year that you gonna spend. That's your budget for the year. 40 years. You can live off of $4 million for 40 years if you have 100,000. First of all, you don't even spend $100,000 in your year. You don't even know what that's like. And that's $100,000 untaxed. Untaxed. And matter of fact, if you even, that's half the lifetime. So you can live on that for 20 years if you wanted to tax it in half. People at $100,000 don't even get to see $100,000. So don't think that the goal is not to make a buku crazy amount of money and think that you can't do nothing inside the world with it. You over here trying to live too past your. Look here, first of all, go and get you a good old car, get you a good old house, all right, and invest, make some smart investments, and then you get some other streams of income and all that type of stuff. But don't be just trying to downplay that money that you making, because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay. You know what I can do with that? You know how much camera equipment I can get with that? You know what type of functional business I could have with just, first of all, just give me $10. I'm playing, dog. Give me more than $10 camera equipment. Look, give me $30,000. Let me show you what I can do with it. Give me 30,000 and see what I can see what I can shape. But that's it for the Phenomenal Legacy podcast this time, guys. It was great talking to y'all. I'll see y'all next week on the next one. All right, we're gonna have a great topic going on next week, and also watch out for my new podcast with the fellas. All right, we was gonna call it Drinking with the Fellas, but now it's called the 405 House. We're gonna welcome y'all to the crib, and it's gonna be a great experience. I'll see y'all on there as well. God bless y'all.